All right, so my day is starting off having to go to Lowe's in southern states. I'm going to Lowe's to get the poly pipe, the 200 psi that has an 1.25 inch IPS size, so that should work. And I gotta go pick up I don't know, like 20 bags of salt from southern states. So then I will be working on assembling my piping for the well. Yahoo! All right, in a bit. And out the door I go. It's a nice cool day out. Doesn't seem to be as hot or sticky, which is cool. Working in the pit of despair today doesn't thrill me, but that's the way that goes. This corner on the house right here usually gets so overgrown you can't see around it. I cut it back a lot. The state should be cutting it back, but they don't seem to do that a whole lot, so I don't know what the deal is, but here we go. All right, off to Home Depot. 200 feet of tubing, 18 bags of salt. Right on. This means I can start my gizmo, but first I'm going to try these fittings to make sure I can get the damn things in there. Cool. 200 feet. This is a real start of the day. Got the running around done. Hope it doesn't rain. Kind of looks like it could. Got all that salt in the back of the truck and wasn't looking to unload it right now. I wanted to get rolling on this tube on this want to get working on this poly piping for the well. Get the well and motor check valve and all that stuff set. Okay, so let's see what we got here. Open up the back. I got stuff in the gator that's got to come out. Good. Dead sheep fly. Gotta vacuum them up. So I guess the bug bomb did work. Killed some flies, that's for sure. Getting that pump and cable and wire over to here. This stuff is not heavy, it's just awkward. I can't manage it and the pump in one shot. So I'm just trying to wiggle around over here so I don't break the. I don't know, what's in that? That's a good story. Right on. Okay. Let me go get the tubing. Alright, let's see how this. let's see how this goes. That's how it's supposed to frickin' work, man. That's how it's supposed to work. Right on. That's how that's supposed to fucking work, man. Fighting around with that blue shit, that was never gonna ever work. That went right on there, man. I tested this because this is at the 25-foot mark. I just didn't want to spool off 25 feet and cut it like I did all these other ones and then be stuck with not being able to use it for some reason or another. But that worked out just fine. So now we got to cut 25 feet and put that end, put that cut end onto the pump. That's the flow going up. Because from here up, that's 25, from here up is the 75 foot. So get this thing somewhat put together here. Might be able to get this drop down into the well tonight then. Won't get the electrical, but I can start on these lines. That's awesome. Yeah, baby. That's a score. That's how things were supposed to go to begin with. That's a good score, man. God bless it, that makes me happy. So I gotta go get that's a 6-inch piece. I gotta get a 4-inch piece of pipe to test the fit the torque arrestor on here, and run the rest of that pipe onto that end and onto the pitless adapter. It's a good score, man. This makes me so happy. That makes me happy. Kind of got pulled up underneath, but that's all right. All right, so now the pitman goes on that end down there. But I think I might do that out by the well, just because, see how this twists down. When I finally get to the final end and I can see how it's gonna go down, that's where I'll stick that pitman valve on. And all right, stop arrestor or torque arrestor, check valve, and the flow should be going that way, and the flow is going that way. It's a good score. Well, this kind of put the kibosh on me setting this today. I don't want to fiddle around out in the mud. Son of a bitch. It's like I get a half a step forward and then something's got to come along to kick the shit right back again. Ay. Oh well. It's not a monsoon, but it's just enough to cause me a pain in the ass. Oh well. And as I speak, it's letting up, but it looks like it's just going to be one of these slow, painful rains to do anything outside in. Oh well. I'm gonna put the tarp on the Shelby here. So the plan here is I'm gonna run the pump under the tractor and then up and over the bucket. So I just hope it can make that curve. I hope it makes the curve up and over the bucket, so watch yourself. Watch yourself. I got the back, watch the front. I'll do that. You gotta talk to me. Is it out? Am I out over it? Alright. Hold this for a second. It's on. It's on.
Okay. Good girl.
So this is what we're doing here. There's Liz at that end holding it. It's underneath the tractor, up and over the bucket, and down the hole. I'm running duct tape about every 10 foot. Had a problem getting it down. The cable tray on the pump was hanging up on the 4-inch transition, but got past it. The chuck valve's down, so just gonna keep on moving on here. The dynamic duo, Liz and Chris, put their pump in. Got plenty of electric. I got to run a 90 and some straight pipe down, and so the pump is down, 100 foot down, right on. Watch out, Muttley. Yeah, like Flynn. And done. Now it's time to go put shit away. Hey, Jack. Boopable nose. Shelby has a boopable nose too, but not as boopable as Jack is. Alright. Guess it rained earlier this morning, so that just means it's going to be a little bit more stickier out here today. Oh, there's Zaylor. Hi, Z. Hi, ZZ Top. Oh, there comes Shelby again. Hi, Shelbers. Yeah. So it's today I do hope to get to chipping and shredding, and I think that's what I'm going to start with. I do need to put some electrical conduit down in the pump trench. I got that ran. Dropped yesterday. Feel bad because I didn't get much footage of it because I was actually doing stuff, and I could have wore my headband, but I didn't. And anyway, I didn't get much video of that, which would have been nice. I had a hang up on it, which was I got a rock in my boot. In that initially dropping it, it wouldn't go down, and I couldn't get it to drop. Remember, so I have a transition from the 6-inch riser that comes up, so I could get a pitless adapter on it that fit. I couldn't find a pitless adapter that was for 4-inch casing, the PVC pipe. So that transition, that where it necked down from 6 to 4, the cable tray part on the pump was catching on that lip, and it wouldn't drop down, and that took a bit of energy to get it to go, but it was just positioning it. The pipe onto the pump wasn't exactly perfectly square, so it was kicking the pump a little bit, and then the angle of the tractor bucket is just, like the perfect storm to keep it from dropping down. But once I got the tractor re-angled, the bucket lifted and re-angled, it dropped right down. So dropped right in. Had to fuss with the pitless adapter just a little bit, nothing major. Got it snug into place, and so I have I'm going to put the electrical conduit in. I've got the down pipe. I got to put the 90 and run another piece back towards the where we're going to junction it into the line that's there for the house. Anyway, I got to find a receipt for a belt to do a return to Napa. All right. I may just do the conduiting stuff first. See how it goes. All right, so now back onto the pump. I gotta raise this up. I gotta cut that again to make enough room for this. That's my next maneuver, which means I gotta thread that back out of it. Alright, well, let's start on that. Alright, I drilled these 3 holes, ran the screws back in. I didn't drill that one because I didn't want to get into the conduit. That's all I would need to do, or into the wiring. So now I'm going to glue this bugger, that 90, up onto that, and run one of these pipes back that way, because I've got to go down to there. That's where the T is. It's that white PVC is the cutting off into the house, the electric. All right. So I need 2 hands for this. There we go. Right on. So now I'll get that other pipe, run it along here. Okay, I got a bunch of wasps down at that end of this thing, and I don't have any spray, and I already got fired up by one earlier or later in the week. Don't need that again. Sons of bitches. They get a little pissy when you get around their nest, and that's what happened. I didn't know there was a nest the last time. And anyway, I have it on the video. I was chatting about something and zap in my back. Trying to keep this crap out of the dirt. Whew. Get high on that, that's for damn sure. Come on, pipe. There we go. There we go. All right, You see down this side now. Yeah, I got wasps down there. Whoop. All right. Yeah, there's a nest of them down there. I gotta spray that shit. I see a half a dozen of them right now. All right. Right on. Right the hell on. Hank, I might dig this hump out a little bit, but other than that, mission accomplished.